Let's talk about the spice excellence. I want to hear this. I'm excited.
All right. So, as you may know, it is two events one day, May 16th. So, we start off with Spice Excellence. Now, Spice Excellence is an award brunch. So, we will be celebrating distinguished Grenadians who are making a global impact. Now, we have across different industries who will be honored. We really are going to highlight persons who have personified a high level of excellence that exists within them, and of course, as a broader representation of who we are as a people. So, and say, Crystal, we have an incredible group of honorees across different sectors: business, culture, fashion, leadership. And each one of these individuals represent the kind of impact, innovation, and just the level of influence that Grenadians are making globally.
Nice.
Selected based on their achievements, the level of influence that they have created, and overall, Crystal, it's a choice based on the level of contributions that they have made in their respectful fields. So inspire us all as Grenadians.
Anyhow, so Kristen, talking about the honorees that's been chosen, I understand that we have a variety of different honorees that be there that night. Is it possible to give us a little sneak peek of a few people that will be honored that night?
Sure, of course. I mean, Crystal, I wish I could sit here and go through all of the names and go through all of their bios and tell you and the audience so much about what these individuals are doing on an international scale. But of course, realistically, we can't. So I will just mention a few. Let's start with Fee Noel. She is someone who is internationally recognized for a luxury fashion. She's a fashion designer and she's well known for creating Caribbean style inspired designs. She has been featured in New York Fashion Week, and of course, that is a huge deal. So she has been creating and contributing significantly towards the fashion industry on a global scale. So she will be one of the honorees. She is one of the honorees. We also have Mr. Killer. Now,
Ooh.
of course, we know that Mr. Killer is a cultural ambassador, and he has significantly contributed in bringing soca music, Grenada music on an international stage. So Mr. Killer is also one of the honorees. We also have Mr. Jomani Williams. Now, Crystal, you are
Mm.
in New York. You are in New York City, and I know that a lot of New Yorkers will be familiar with him. He is, of course, a public advocate in New York City, and he has been known for his advocacy surrounding social justice and just community enhancement on a whole. So Mr. Jamani is also one of the individuals who will be honored on May 16th.
Nice.
I mentioned we have 12 honorees. I wish I could go through each and every one of them in detail, but what I would say is that the tickets for Spice Excellence is only $150, and I think it's really an opportunity to be a part of something great where you can sit amongst Grenadians who are really making a huge impact on a global stage, and you get to be a part of the room when we show them level of recognition come May 16th. Yes, yes,
Oh,
we do. So, Crystal, May 16th will be a spectacular day to say the least because we start off with the brunch award in the morning period. However, when we get into the evening, I call this, as P. Banton would say, turn up the vibe. This is the turn up the vibe segments as we head into Spice Indulgence. So Many persons would have seen the posters circulating because Spice Indulgence was the first announcement that the team went out with. And Spice Indulgence is an acoustic concert series. It's going to be a mixture of elegance meeting energy. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere, and we will be celebrating our culture, but in a very elevated way.
I like how this sound. This is giving elegance. This is giving classy, but high energy. But everybody come out your Sunday's best. Women come out in your beautiful cocktail dresses, your gowns. Gentlemen come on your suits, and this is just giving so much of what this actually needs. The acoustic experience for Grenadians, but also for the people that's coming to the event. I'm excited. So that means I need to go shop for a dress. Is that right? Should I already be shopping for my outfit already? Because I want to be there. I want to be a part of history.
Of course, Crystal, it's time, and I will encourage you and everyone who is probably still contemplating. Listen, this is not the time to be contemplating anymore because the numbers are very limited. This event will be very intimate. The both events will be very intimate. So you don't want to sit around and wait because I am telling you that you will regret it. So you have to get your tickets now. There has to be a sense of urgency because, as I said, we are operating with very limited numbers. So once the tickets are sold out, that would be it.
And being that this is going to be a sold out event, people don't listen. Don't stick, as they say in the Caribbean. Don't stick. Get your tickets now. Make sure you're following the Spice Elites pages, Facebook and Instagram. Click the link in the bio and head over to the ticket outlets that's in the bio so you'll be able to purchase your tickets. Because for what I understand, Chrislyn, tickets are moving like sawfish and bakes right now. But everyone, please go ahead and get your tickets. And also, we are still having the giveaway, and the giveaway, I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see who will win this giveaway. And as Kristen said, go ahead and comment in the comments. Make sure you write Spice Indulgence and also follow the Spice Elites page, and the winner will be chosen. So we're telling everyone, stay tuned. Keep an eye out on your DMs because we will be DMing you. And if you don't answer at a certain time, we're gonna have to, go to the next person. But we want you, that person, that winner, to win because why? We want to meet you when you come to the event. And just a disclaimer, people, you have to be in the New York City tri-state area to win this ticket. Okay, please be in the tri-state area so we can be able to give you this and we can meet you in person. So now that we're breaking down the Spice Indulgence, I'm excited. My pulse is raising because I can't wait just to see who will be performing. As a matter of fact, can you tease us a little bit about the performers? Who can we expect to see at this wonderful Spice Indulgence?
Of course, of course. So at this point, it is no secret. We have an amazing lineup. We have Mr. Killer, Skinny Banton, Tara the Governor, Mr. Golden. We recently added Alma Boy.
Ooh,
We recently added
yeah.
Mr. Alma
Ooh,
Boy
like
to the cast.
it.
And we have the phenomenal Sakina. Come on. The lineup is amazing, Crystal. Kevin Crown, he will be DJing at the event in the nighttime. And we also have DJ Dr. Wax. So it'll be a very elevated and upscale experience. So ladies, come out in your best. Men, come out looking sharp. It is that event when you really want to dress up and step out.
Yes. You already sold me with the cast, and I'm already sold with the DJs. Okay, Kevin
But
Crown will be playing at
Crystal,
night.
but Crystal, I have to mention, of course, the posters are out there. The Honorable Deacon Mitchell will be the keynote speaker at this event. How much better can it really get at this point?
This is a big deal, people. If you don't go over to the Spice Elise page and purchase your tickets, The Honorable Deacon Mitchell, Prime Minister of Grenada himself, will be there. Wow. This is a big night, Chrislyn. This is a huge night. And I want you to tell the people, what makes this event different. You know, give us more of your feedback.
Okay, sure. Other party. It's not just another event. It's very intentional. The team took time to put together the details of this event, and it's very curated. We have been very detailed in terms of how we have been planning our things. So what I can say is from the honorees to the performances, we're blending culture, class, and entertainment. All premium sort of experience May 16th. It would not be your regular type of party, to say the least. It will be an event that is of a very high standard.
I love this. So, a premium experience is what the people will into. And people know no jab will not be played. However, it will be elegant and classy on this event. Okay, but I'm loving this.
I don't know if you, you never know. You
So you never
never know.
know.
We have
No
some
jab might
classy
get
jobs,
played.
Crystal. You have some classy jobs, so you never know.
That's true. That's true. You
We
know
are
what?
Grenadians after all.
This is true.
Yeah.
So as I'm listening to, what makes this event different, the cast, what Spice Excellence mean, but what Spice and mean and what we are going to experience that night is it sounds like to me there's a deeper purpose to this event. Can you tell us from your perspective, what is the deeper purpose for this type of event?
Sure. It's no secret. It is a fundraiser event. And at its core, this is about celebrating Grenadian excellence, especially across the diaspora and strengthening the connections with the diaspora and back home. So it's really about pride, recognition, and overall bringing our community together in a way that is very meaningful and impactful.
Why Brooklyn?
So, as you may know, Brooklyn is home to one of the largest Grenadian communities in the US. So the question should be, why not Brooklyn? Why not Brooklyn, Crystal? Because really the perfect place to host an event of this nature where the diaspora can come together and celebrate their culture, celebrate the achievements of us as a
Does have a large Caribbean base, especially different islands, because we're so multi diverse in New York City. But most of all, as you said, the Grenadian community. And I see as we're starting to grow, why not celebrate in the place where mostly Grenadians, reside, coming when it comes to this country. And being that we're on this topic of culture, we're on this topic of energy, we're on this topic of events in one day. Why couldn't we separate it or have one this day on that day? Why one day?
sure. Other persons probably are wondering the same thing. But let's put it this way. Maybe we could consider May 16th as Grenada Day in Brooklyn, New York, because it's literally a day where we wanted to highlight both the achievements and culture in one. So it's about honoring excellence during the day, and then in the nighttime, we celebrate our music, we celebrate our creativity, we celebrate our culture. And it's really a means of just connecting the different audiences through distinct but complementary experiences. But as mentioned prior, Crystal, we do have a bundle option. So I would say I don't think you should miss out on any of these. Hence, we created the bundle option because you want to go and you want to be a part of the room where we recognize these Grenadians who are doing great and impactful things on a global scale. But then at the same time, you want to be able to experience the cultural extravaganza that will be happening at the acoustic concert. So you get to experience two in one. I mean, for some, if you can't make it to both and you have to choose, well, I wouldn't want to be in a situation like that. But to say the least, Crystal, to say the least, It is a day for Grenadians to just come out and recognize and be able to be a part of something great. In the morning period, we have the award brunch, and then later on in the day, we turn up the vibe. As I said, we have acoustic concert series with a cast that is just so phenomenal. So really and truly, Crystal, it's one day, but it would be a day that is so impactful. It would be a day of purpose. It would be a day to celebrate culture.
Hmm. Yes, just seeing the artists and just hearing them acoustic style, I can't wait to just hear the voices and the elevation of how they, the power and the music of it. Oh man, give us, I think this is more the reason why people should attend. You know, I think this is the people as you explain. I'm like, listen, people, you have to you just have to attend this. And Kristen, you could give them your perspective on why they should attend this event because, like I told you, I'm already sold. I'm gonna be there anyway, but I'm sold all over again. But why should people attend this event? Give them your perspective.
Okay, so I'd say this. If you're a Grenadian, it's a plus. But if you are not a Grenadian, and let's say you love Grenadian culture, let's say you enjoy live music, let's say you enjoy premium experiences, this is the only place that you would want to be come May 16th. So I would say this is more than an event. If you want to experience a taste of spice, May 16th, Spice Indulgence is the place to be, Crystal, because it's really bringing together, it's a celebration of pride, it's a celebration of culture and our identity as a people. And then, of course, there's the connection aspect of it. Of course, you get to network, you get to meet different people. So, Crystal, there is no other place to be on May 16th.
And as you mentioned, for Grenadians, for non-Grenadians, or for people who never experienced the culture but want to experience the culture, this is your time. This is your night to experience the Spice Indulgence acoustic. Oh man, live and direct. Ah, I cannot wait to be able to be in the building and just be around greatness. So tell the people where can they get their tickets from?
Of course, before I get into where tickets can be purchased, I want to just break down the different ticket options that we have. So, as mentioned prior, we have Spice Excellence. So, the tickets for Spice Excellence is $150. And of course, that is the daytime event. Then we have Spice Indulgence, which is the evening period. So for Spice Indulgence, you can choose from clove or nutmeg. The clove tickets go for $250, and of course, you get general admissions. It is a cocktail, so you will be able to get signature cocktails and wines. And then, of course, you get to experience the acoustic concert series. We also have a VIP option for persons who want to have more of an intimate experience while being at the event. And I must say that with the VIP option, which is $500, the VIP option, you get to have a personal meet and greet with the Prime Minister. So that in itself is just like a really great addition to you being in VIP. It's a private reception area. You also will receive VIP check-in bags, Crystal, from being in the back end of things and the details that is going into everything. Persons will leave this event wanting to just have it all over again the next day because the details that is going into this event, Crystal, it's really of a high standard and we do intend to deliver. So tickets can be purchased from GoToFet or on Eventbrite. As mentioned prior, you can check the links in our bio on our Facebook and Instagram page, or you can just go directly on the platforms and search